Hello, everybody out there on Facebook Live. Hello, thank you so much for joining us. And here we go. Everyone is popping in the room. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, and hello. So good to see you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Great to have a lot of folks joining us today for a super fun, exciting day. Hello, Deborah in Kentucky. Nice to see you. Jane in the UK. Hello. Hello, Sandy. Nice to see you today. Ida in Cambridge. Hello. Hello, Sarah. Nice to have you today. And Janet in Georgia. Hello. Julie. Hello. Nice to see you today. Hello, Dan in Virginia. Hello, Doug in Vermont. Hello, Kathy in Virginia. Glad to see you. Hello, Beryl in Chicago. So glad you're here today. Peter and Janet in Toronto. Hello and hello. Nancy in Washington State, hello. Jenny in Victoria, Barb in Kentucky, Martha in Oregon, hello. Oregon, not Oregon. Hello, Sheila in Florida. Hello, Brian from Revels North. Brian and Brian's left-hand person, hello. And hello, Kathleen in Albuquerque, Adele in the DC area, hello. Dennis in British Columbia, hello. Fred in Maryland. Let's see who else we've got. People are popping all over. And I see Margaret, Annette, Joni, Kirsten, Fran, and Dale coming in from Colorado, and Gwen and Mommy coming in from New Jersey. Hello, Lynn in Connecticut, Carol, Sandy, and lots of other folks still coming. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Dion in Massachusetts. Hello, Tora, Lisa in Indiana, Ann in DC, and lots of other folks. My screen is popping all over. Now you all look all scrambled. And I will say goodbye, I hope, to any of you who I didn't find on the hello end. Thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome officially to the Washington Revels Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song. We're super glad that so many of you joined us for this exciting Revels Cities week. A couple quick notes for anybody who's new to us. We're here every day doing this exact same thing, singing together at noon, bringing ourselves a little bit of hope and light and love, building a little bit of community, and also sometimes struggling with some of the bigger issues. We have been sort of given a little bit of permission. Melanie Demore, who was in the room with us a couple weeks ago, said it's okay to just be joyful some days. So we're taking some days right now to just be joyful and build up our need to have strength through joy. And of course, Revels is all about collective joy. And so it's great that everyone can be here together today. A couple quick announcements and very, very quick. Today is the last day to donate to the Revels Daily Antidote of Song Holiday Cocktails and Songs fundraiser. On December 23rd, we're gonna have lots of our Daily Antidote artists coming in and out of the room and singing and chatting with us. Any donation gets you a pass into that room, including no donation. If you're unable, just let me know and you get a pass into the room anyway. And the 5 highest donors are getting a personal cocktail party with their own guests with one of our daily artists. So please donate today if you can. All of the donations that are coming in go directly to the artists who lead us in songs. So thank you so much for everything you've been doing. The lyrics will be in the chat today. I want to thank Binta, who's on tech today. And I also want to thank Betsy Fulford, music director at Washington Revels, who is my fabulous co-host for the day. I'm super excited to be singing today with Nils and Alex from Revels North. I'm going to turn it over to Betsy. Betsy, thank you so much.
Welcome. I'm very excited to be here this week in particular to highlight Revels across the country. And if you were here yesterday, you enjoyed some wonderful songs from Cambridge Revels with George Emlyn and his colleague up at the radio station. And those were some nicely varied and wonderful songs that we got to sing yesterday. And today I'm thrilled to have Revels North, which is up in New Hampshire. And my colleague Nils and his guest Alex are here to share some wonderful songs with you today. And also we'll have the opportunity to tell you about what Revels North is doing this year during the time of the pandemic to continue to spread joy and music and what we need to kind of get through this holiday season. So I'm going to just hand it right over to Nils and let you, Nils, tell everybody what you're here to share today.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nils Fredland, and I'm the artistic director of Revels North. Thank you, Joe and Binta and Betsy, for making this happen. I've been sort of observing the magic of the daily antidote of song for a while now, and I'm just so inspired by what Washington Revels has been able to do to keep us all connected through this daily antidote of songs. So I'm so grateful for that. I wanted to just start off by saying thanks. So Betsy mentioned that Alex and I are here to do some singing with you. We're going to sing two things. The first actually comes from, hey, my mom is here. That's so exciting. Hi, Mom. So the first is a centerpiece musical number from our Christmas Revels offering this year, which is called All Shall Be Well Again. That's the name of our film. This song is called Julian of Norwich, and it's by Sidney Carter. I'm assuming that many of you here are familiar with Lord of the Dance. Sidney Carter also wrote Lord of the Dance, so this comes from the same pen, the same composer, and we'd like to sing that with you now. So I'm going to take on the role of teaching you the verses, which are very simple, and the melody of the chorus, and then I'm going to pass it off to Alex, and he's going to teach you a harmony and a little sing through, and then we've got a treat for you after that. So first thing I want to do is just teach you a very important musical interval. All right, we're going to use the syllable ba for now. All right, so listen and then sing it back to me. There's our note. Bum, bum, bum. Try singing that. Bum, bum, bum. One more time just for good measure. Go. Bum, bum, bum. Good. So you've got that in your ear now, and we'll put that in context. This is the verse. So the first words are, oh, look, there it is in the chat. Isn't that handy? Just in case I forget. So we're at Loud Are the Bells of Norwich. Loud are the bells of Norwich. Just try that. Go. Loud are the bells of Norwich. Good. Going on from there. Listen first. And the people come and go. Try that. And the people come and go. We're going to put those two bits together. We'll do it twice. Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Actually, we're not going to do that twice, because guess what? The second half of the verse is exactly the same melody, different words. So you've got that melody in your ear, new words. Here by the Tower of Julian. Here we go. Here by the Tower of Julian, I tell them what I know. Good, so you've got the verse. Let's try those verse words, and then we'll get into the chorus melody. Here we go. Ready and go. Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian, I tell them what I know. Oh, fabulous. I can feel all of your voices, and I love seeing all the bobbing heads. It's really wonderful. So here, especially my colleague Brian Cook and Katie. Oh, so good to see you both. Brian is the executive director of Revels North, and is a fabulous head bobber himself. All right, so here's the melody of the chorus. Ring out bells of Norwich. Listen first, I'll break it down, line it out for you, and give you plenty of opportunity to listen and repeat. All right, so listen first. Ring, oops, goes to that 4 chord. Ring out bells of Norwich. Try that, go. Ring out bells of Norwich. Good, one more time. Ring out bells of Norwich. Going on, listen. And let the winter come and go. Try that. and let the winter come and go. Good. Last line. All shall be well again, I know. Try that last line. All shall be well again, I know. So let's do that whole chorus. Starts on that 4-chord ring and ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Fabulous. So let's look at the next verses. Hopefully you have that verse melody still in your ear. Trust yourself and sing out strong. Love like the yellow daffodil. Here's our pitch. Love like the yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. The chorus. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Look at the next verse. Ring for the yellow daffodil. Here we go. Ready and go. Ring for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil and tell them what I know. The chorus. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. So there's one last little bit. When we repeat the chorus, the first line changes. Goes like this. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. Just try that. All shall be well, I'm telling you. The 4-chord. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Oh, you all are fabulous. It's so great to see you all singing. We will do a complete sing through of this song, of course, but you've got the melody building blocks now, and I'm going to kick it over to my friend Alex Cumming here, and he's going to teach you a harmony part on that chorus and then accompany your fine voices on the accordion.
You lucky people, accordion. Nils Fredland! Woo! All right. So, this is one of the SATB parts. This is the bass part, and one of the things I'm most keen about in any kind of choral arrangement that I make is that anyone can sing any part, because octaves are automatically an amazing harmony. So anyone can sing any part, which is why I'm teaching you all this bass part, because it's really fun. It's got a really fun bass line to it. So it starts on the chorus. Loud, bring out. I need to, it helps if I look at the words too. It is useful. You're right, Nils. La ring. So it goes. Ring out bells of Norwich. You can do that in any octave. Try that. Ring out bells of Norwich and now the next bit is my favourite part. Have I listened first and then we'll have one more listen. Let the winter come and go. Should we try that again? All together? Let the winter come and go. See what I did there? It's like the little bells running down. It's like, ooh. So that first bit together goes, ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. That's the fun bit. And then it's a very typical bass part from there. All shall be well again, I know. Have a listen one more time. You'll hear one little bit. All shall be well again, I know. See, here you move up a note on that little halfway through again. So we'll try that. All shall be well again, I know. Though you might find yourself, when you're singing along with people singing the tune, you might find yourself going, well again, I know, which is absolutely fine too, because that's where the tune goes and that's where we all naturally want to go. So should we try doing that whole chorus part of the bass part? Ready? So we go. Ring. That's the first note. Can we all sing our first note in silence? La. Sounds beautiful. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. How do you feel about that? Happy, happy? So you've got a choice of the melody or the bass part, and those of you on the mailing list, you will get a PDF of the full SATB tomorrow. Ooh. So shall we sing it together? I will attempt to sing the bass sometimes, and I most definitely will end up singing the tune sometimes as well. But you've got your building blocks, and if all fails, if you're singing the bass, the left hand of my accordion plays the bass part. So if all fails, listen for the low end of the accordion and all will be good. So I'll start with a little introduction and then I'll count us in to sing. Shall we do this? Again, I love the bobbing heads. It's lovely. Thank you, Nils. Here we go. Loud are the bells of Norwich and the people come and go. Here by the tower of Julian I tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. So it appears I sang the melody that time. Let's sing the bass next time. Love like the yellow daffodil is flowing through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Chorus! Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil and tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again. I ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Here's the little refrain at the end. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. It was so wonderful seeing you all sing along. That was real moving. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex, so much. And thank you, Nils, so much. That was great tag team teaching. And actually, I'm going to see if I can throw you a little curve because we have it so well in our heads right now. Could we go ahead and sing again now with the video? Can you say something about the video and can we sing with the video and then we'll have discussion after?
Absolutely.
Since we have another great song with you at the end anyway,
Yeah.
I'd love to segue. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just going to echo. I have to kind of pull myself together for a moment because watching you all sing that was kind of an emotional experience, and just remembering the message of that song, which is one that has been really touching my heart for the whole time that we've been in the process of producing this film, and really never ceases to kind of strike that very deep place. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to share this with you. I know many of you already know this song, but being able to actually be here and taking in that message with everyone present is really meaningful. So thank you. When Joe invited Alex and I to come and do this with all of you, she mentioned perhaps wanting the sing-along to be with the moment in the film that features this song. So that's what we're going to do right now, and Alex is actually going to stream that from where he is, so you have the opportunity to see the visuals that accompany this song in our little 17-minute animated and marionetted short film, All Shall Be Well Again. So that's what you're going to see. This is just a little snippet of the Revels North digital offering to the Christmas Revels realm here in 2020. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later during the discussion. But Alex, go ahead and stream it, and we can sing along. So thank you.
Those of you geeky people in there, you may be able to pick out the other two harmony parts as well. So see if you can have a go at that too.
Of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the tower of Julian, I tell them what I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil and tell them what I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again. I ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know.
Okay, so I think that is the most beautiful thing. And I have to say, I'm running two screens here so I could see all of the faces of everyone watching the video while the video was on the other big screen. And I could see everyone's delight. Like, it was amazing to watch. And I could see also that some people were getting a little teary, which is good because I will not say how many times I've cried through that so far, and anticipate that I'll probably be doing that several more times this season. Thank you guys so much for sharing that with us. It was absolutely precious and priceless. And let's all give a hand to the creators. Their entire piece, I know I've said this in this room again, their entire piece for 2020 Christmas offering is so beautiful, and I really highly recommend that everyone take a look at it. It's unbelievable. The link will be in the chat here. I'm kicking it over to Betsy for some discussion. Thanks, Betsy.
We don't have another song, or not now?
We're going to close out with the other song after we have a little chat.
Sorry. Okay. So Nils and Alex, we just wanted to ask you some questions. And the first one really is more about how you celebrate the holidays, either normally or how you're going to celebrate the holidays during this wonderful time of pandemic craziness. I can already see how Alex celebrates the holidays because there's a lot going on in the background on your screen. But if you just want to just tell us a little bit about sort of some of your holiday traditions, we'd love to hear that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I'm getting a little hot here, so I'm gonna take my hat off. Normally it's very cold in my office, but for some reason right now I'm warm. So hold on for just a second. All right, that's much better. We tend to like to keep it simple. Actually, I want to respond to what Betsy just said, because what the pandemic means is that normally this week, Sunday night, my family would have said goodbye to me and not seen me until after we finished the run of the Christmas Revels. So this Christmas is almost like creating new traditions for our family. It's great to be close to home and able to really kind of see the unfolding of the holiday in a way that is very different for me personally. So, like I said, we like to keep it pretty simple. Our tree is up. I wish that I could show you, but it's on the other side of the room, and my camera doesn't do that. We'll often put together a spiral made of pine garlands out in the yard, a big spiral, and we'll walk that through the month, typically on Sundays. So that's a nice thing. And gift giving is pretty simple. A lot of handmade stuff. And family is kind of the central piece. We have a lot of makers in our family, and we make things. We all have different strengths in the making. Musical offerings come from me, that we all really love to sing, and my wife and boys are kind of hands-on artistic. So a lot of ornament making and good smells coming from the kitchen. It's nice. I think it's pretty typical, but very special to us. It's nice to be able to answer that question and kind of reflect on what the holidays are like here on the hill.
Thanks, Nils. That's lovely. Alex, what are you doing for the holidays? What's your typical holiday tradition look like, and how is it different this year?
I guess we've never had, I've never had a sort of like typical tradition. I grew up pagan, so the winter solstice was obviously a big part of it. But obviously growing up in the UK, Christmas is just very huge like it is here. So we'd have the solstice kind of just roll into Christmas, then we'd have the tree and, who knows what. Though Christmas Day itself was never particularly special. We used to go out with my mum and dad and my two sisters out in a camper van on Christmas Day and go and have a picnic full of really horribly junk food that we would not normally eat, and just sit by the ocean and eat junk food, and it was amazing. These days, I've married into a Quaker Jewish family, so we're doing Hanukkah at the moment. I've been doing Hanukkah with this family here in Medford, Massachusetts, for 5 or 6 years, and I still have not got the hang of any of the words of the songs. So I've got the tunes down now, so I can hum along a lovely harmony. But I'm getting there slowly. But the kids absolutely love Hanukkah. We had a wonderful moment on the first night of Hanukkah this year where the kids I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they're both kind of, I guess, remembering Hanukkah probably for the first time this year. But their experience of candles before has been birthday candles, and we had to very quickly stop them from blowing the candles out after we'd finished singing the songs, which was great. Yeah, so usually Christmas over here involves about 30 odd family members coming over to our house and spending the festive period here in the house in Medford. This year obviously is going to be different, but it'll be really quiet and lovely in some ways too, because we get to spend a bit more close time with the family. And we are a very musical family. All my family here in Medford sing and dance and play instruments, and all my kids love doing that too, so I expect there's going to be a lot of singing and merriment and playing in the snow. Well, the others play in the snow. I've got arthritis, so I go in the snow and smile and then go back inside and have a hot chocolate. But yeah, that's our festivities.
That's great. Nils, do you want to talk a little bit about your Christmas revels that we just saw a little snippet of? Just
Sure.
What it's all about? How do we see it?
Yeah, that's great. And I don't know, Joe, if you can give Brian, if you can find Brian on the grid and give him the option of unmuting himself, but he'll be able to share some information about that as well. Yeah, so back in late spring, early summer, when it was clear that everything was going to be different with this Christmas Revels, we started talking about options for what a film might look like. And the first time that animation was mentioned as a possibility, everything really came into focus for our team. And that's when we started to kind of reach out to establish partnerships with people that were going to be able to make this vision a reality. And so we partnered at the end of June and early July with a nonprofit film production company based in Keene, New Hampshire, called the SALT Project, saltproject.org if you're interested. They produce really amazing work. They're Emmy Award winning for some of their short film work on with a kind of social justice, racial justice component. So we really feel so fortunate to have the opportunity to work with them. And as soon as we started to have artistic discussion to articulate our vision and combine it with their ability to kind of take that vision and turn it into reality, everything gelled, and it was like a train at that point. We just every meeting with Liz and Matt from the SALT Project resulted in some other component of the film that then helped to kind of understand the next right step. At some point pretty early in the process, because this is the founder of Revels, Jack Langstaff's 100th birthday year, it became really clear too that that our film, that Jack was really going to be a central presence to the Revels North offering. And so we were able to gather some archival footage from the Cambridge archives of Jack that allowed his presence to kind of be woven through the entire film experience. And then the marionette that you saw was created by Barbara Paulson and Dan, I never remember his last name. Baginski, thank you, Brian, of No Strings Marionette Company based in Randolph, Vermont. And it was a really exciting process to work with them and to combine the presence of Jack Langstaff in the film with the creation of a marionette. So the marionette that you saw is Jack Langstaff, and that was such a kind of additional special component of the film. So 17 minutes, which is the length of the film, only allows for a certain amount of what would be contained in a staged production of the Christmas Revels. So sort of boiling down that 2 hour or more sometimes pot of magic into this kind of 17-minute nugget was also a challenge, but a gift and opportunity. And our cultural tradition this year really is just the essence of Revels. Those Revels touchstones like Lord of the Dance and the Abbot's Bromley and Dona Nobis, The Shortest Day, those things that we've all, as lovers of the Christmas Revels, have all come to know over the time that we've been part of this community. So, I could talk a lot more, but I want to kick it over to Brian because, at some point, too many words from me. So go ahead, Brian. This is Brian Cook, Executive Director.
Hi, everyone, and thank you, Joe, for inviting us to be part of this one today, and Betsy and everyone. I will keep my remarks brief. I mean, I am just in awe of what Nils accomplished by going from being a stage director to a film director and learning that kind of in real time. We have a phrase that I've heard at the National Revels meetings about building an airplane midair, and it feels like all of the Revels programs across the country have done that. And I think Nils has prepared a film that honors our past and is relevant to the present and is also forward-looking. Where we really wanted to build a film that would stand the test of time, and I just think he did remarkable work, and it sounds as great as it looks. And Alex, thank you for that. We made our film widely available for free and also available affordably. You can rent it for $2.99 or purchase it for $9.99 on Vimeo. But there are also free options for viewing through New Hampshire PBS, which is live streaming it tonight at 8:40. We also have a partner community television station called CATV that is showing both this film and last year's entire production, the 2019 production, an English celebration of the winter solstice, which starred Alex
England.
Cumming. That's right.
That's right.
And that is also available to stream, to live stream. And I think the next double feature, we call it, is this Thursday, I believe, at 7 o'clock. Everything you need is at revelsnorth.org. All of the ways that you can view it, access to Vimeo on demand, access to PBS, CATV. We even have some DVDs. So, and it really was a priority to make it available for free because we know that this is a year that has been hard for people and resources are tight. So we are inviting people to donate if they are able, and if they cannot, that's okay too. And if anybody wants to make a donation, that's at revelsnorth.org, and support Washington Revels too while you're at it. So, all right. And I think I will close my mouth at this point. So thank you everybody for letting me jump in here.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
It's so good.
We love you, Brian.
Yeah, definitely.
So it seems like this might be a good time to sing a little bit more.
Yeah, great.
Yes, Joe? All right. So handing it back to Nils.
Great. Hey, Alex, can you give me an E flat chord on the accordion, please?
Are you ready for this?
That's it. E flat. I think E flat sounds best on the accordion.
There was one point in the show that Nils got me on stage last year just to play an E flat chord and then walk back off again.
So I'm sure that many of you know this song, but we're going to sing Dona Nobis, and I think we'll just line it out for those of you that might not be familiar, and then we're going to sing with the Dona Nobis moment in the film. So there's our E flat. Sing it with me. We'll do each chunk 2 times, okay? And I'll try to keep my hand in the camera range here so you can follow along if you want. Do, do, na, no, bis, pacem, pacem. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. Let's do that whole chunk again. Ready? Do, na, no, bis, pacem, pacem. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. Here's the second part. Goes up. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. Let's try that same thing again. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. Now it stays on that note. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. We're going to try that last part again, and then we'll get to singing it with the film. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. Do, na, no, bis, pacem. So, yeah, it'll be beautiful to sing this with all of you. Just to describe a little bit of the Dona Nobis moment in the film, the voices that you hear initially are voices from our local community of singers. And then when the full sound comes in, it's a recording from a early 2000s Cambridge Christmas Revels audience, mixed with about 50 voices of our local Revels North singers, and today with all of you. So broadening that scope of love and support and Revels spirit. I'm really grateful for all of you here. So Dona Nobis Pacem. Go ahead, Alex.
Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem.
Thank you so much, Alex and Nils and Brian, for the opportunity to sing Dona Nobis in 3-part harmony here with this group. So, of course, Dona Nobis Pacem means grant us peace. It's a perfect way to end today, I think, thinking about the hope for peace this year and every year, which is one of the lines from The Shortest Day. Thank you, everyone, for being here to share this. And we're looking forward to sharing more Revels Cities songs with you this week. Nils and Alex, that was super special. Just thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, Joe and Betsy and Binta and all of you at the Daily Antidote of Song. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you also, Betsy, for co-hosting today. Spectacular to spend almost an hour in this room with all of you. I want to shout out some of the newcomers that came in that I never got to say hello to. Nicola in the UK, who's clearly weeping it up with me over here. That's great. We're cross ocean weeping right now. And shout out to Eva and Bugumi, who are in here from Poland. Thank you so much for being here with us and singing this song. It's lovely to see you. And lots of others who came in afterwards. I'm so glad you all joined us. Goodbye for now, but very, very much looking forward to singing with you all again tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye, Deborah. Take care. Ida and Whippy, Campbell and Natalia, great to see you. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you guys. Sarah, hugs, and thank you for being with us today. Janet, great to see your smile and your weeping. Thank you so much for being here. Dan, thank you for being here. Lovely to see you. Kathy, thank you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peter and Janet, I could see that you guys were, moved like me. Thank you so much for being here and for experiencing this. Barb, thank you so much. Goodbye. Martha, goodbye. Kathleen, goodbye. And thank you, Dennis. Thank you. Fred, thank you so much. Anne, thank you. See you tomorrow. Lisa, goodbye. And Tora, thank you for being here. Dion, great to see you. Carolyn, thank you so much. Everybody looks a little shell-shocked, weepy, at peace. And like occasionally, if you look over Whippy and Ida's screen, a little humor to mix in with the moving reindeer background for foreground thing there. Thanks, gang. Oh, I forgot to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook. Bye, everybody on Facebook. Thanks so much for being here. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.